As I've said for many years, people think that this is Planet Disney World. They're just here to ride the rides. That's it. They're not here to understand that rights come from obligations, and if you don't keep those obligations, you don't get rights. People invariably are going to say, well, who made up that rule? I'm going to go, I don't know, 4,000 years of people that lived on the planet?
Yeah.
And now you, because you're so special, you're going to come along and disagree with it? Right?
It's worked so well for 4,000 years. It actually has, actually.
I know. Everything that's ever happened has all led up to right where we are today. And those that are in power, I believe this whole power structure came from the fact that there were honorable people that tried to stand up and do something, and when they were confronted with the dishonor of the public, they said, screw it. They have to be controlled.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, if ignorance of the law is no excuse, that's principal reason number one. They don't want to take responsibility to know the societal laws that they are bound to because the society dictated that this is what it takes to live within this society. Now, if you don't think it's right, then the law of nations says you're at liberty to quit it, get out of it. If you think that society has dissolved itself, doesn't know what it's doing, they're all ignorant of the law, so therefore there's no way for them to function as a society because of their ignorance, then you're at liberty to quit it and form up under a new form. This is extant. This is not even a question that this is extant. These people don't know what, Dom's not really a microstate. It's a nation state in the making. Well, if you're making it, that's like saying, well, I'm going to make a cake. Well, you put in all the ingredients and then you stick it in the oven and you got to wait for it to bake, right?
Yeah, it ain't finished baking.
Right. But the purpose of it was to produce a cake. In the law of nations, it says that nations are obligated to perfect the ends of their institution. Have any of them ever perfected the ends of their institution? If they had, they'd quit passing laws, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They'd quit passing regulations if they weren't trying to seek a more perfect union. It would already be perfected, and the union would operate as it should. And the thing about it is that you will never, ever get to that kind of perfection because technology alone dictates there's going to be new regulations required. It's the entire plight of man. It's the entire plight of any nation state or society or whatever you want to call it, community, that perfection does not fall upon us. I use that one because that was specifically stated in a letter from George Washington to John Jay on August the 15th, 1786.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. This was all about the fact that they weren't paying their debt. And the bottom line of that debt is the creditor does not care if the money got squandered by those that you chose to be your leaders that put you into that debt. And if you say, well, I didn't choose that, I'm like, well, what does choice mean? Did you acquiesce to this? It says you had liberty to quit it. Did you quit? If you did not quit, then you have accepted.
Right. Acquiescence is acceptance no matter what.
Just another little element of law that people don't understand. They don't want to get it. As a matter of fact, if you had ever read that letter, hang on one second. I'm going to go get this letter for you. George Washington himself to John Jay.
If you're enjoying the content on this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any future updates. We live in a world now where propaganda and censorship are the rule of the day. YouTube presentations, Facebook presentations, or any other presentation will not have completed information. If you'd like to see a complete interview, plus more content like this, then please subscribe to my Patreon, David Williams Unleashed, and then check out our membership site, Get Out of the System, because you can't get out of this system until you get the system out of you. Thanks for watching.